In this video, I'm going to work out the area of an equilateral triangle with only one side given. Now you know, to work out the area of a triangle, normally you do half times the base times the vertical height. But we don't have the vertical height for this triangle. All we have is one side. And in a previous video, we also looked at working out the area of a triangle using a formula, half AB sine C. And to be able to use that formula, you need to have an angle, which we don't have. But I can work at the angle based on the information that's given to me. I know it's an equilateral triangle, and for a triangle, I know angles inside of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. And because it's an equilateral triangle, meaning all three angles are the same, I can do 180 divided by 3, because there are 3 equal angles. That'll give me 60 degrees. So each angle is worth 60 degrees, but I'm only going to label one of those because that's what I need for the formula. To be able to use the formula half AB sine C, I need to have two sides that are actually labelled. I've only got one of the sides that's labelled. But because it's an equilateral triangle, meaning that all 3 sides also happen to be the same. So if this side here is 4 centimeters, no doubt that this side is also 4 centimeters. In fact, all 3 sides are the same because it's an equilateral triangle. So remember, angles in an equilateral triangle add up to 180, but each one being 60 degrees, and all 3 sides are the same size. Now I can use the formula half AB sine C, half times the 2 arms, the 2 sides I've got there, just happens to be the same, times sine the angle in between the 2 sides that I'm using in my calculation, which is 60. So now if I stick that in the calculator, half times the 2 sides, the 2 arms, and sine times sine and the angle in between the 2 sides. Right, that's in third form, so press the SD button. I can round that to 6.93. That's 2 decimal places. Because the units in the question, in the diagram, are in centimeters, the sides are in centimeters, so the area will be centimeter squared. So just to recap, all I had was a triangle with a side, and the expectation was to be able to work out the area. The clue was given in the question, this being an equilateral triangle, meaning the angles, each angle is 60 degrees, and also all the sides are the same. So if this side is 4 centimeters, this side is also going to be 4 centimeters. All 3 sides are 4 centimeters. I only need 2 sides and an angle in between to be able to use a formula to work out the area of this triangle.